Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a good day. I had a pretty decent day today. Not too bad, not too bad. Can't really complain. Actually, I do have something to complain about and I will. But like overall can't complain. But how are you guys? How are we doing today on this fine Tuesday evening? You know, we're here and, you know, bad things are probably about to happen. I want to make sure you guys are prepared for potentially what we're up for here, because I fear that us and everyone else in this game is severely cooked. Outlook is bad. Outlook is really bad at the moment. But I'm sure we'll figure it out, right? We'll make it all okay, probably. You know, we're just leaving it to the 18-year-old girl. You know, her first real mission, and we're up against some dastardly forces, but I'm sure it'll all work out, right? It'll all work out. Well, how are you guys today? Minty Cups. That's so cute, homie. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good. You know, we're just chilling. Hello, Juan. Hi, Fee. It's good to see you. Please never ever apologize. No need to apologize ever. I'm glad to see you though. Hope you've been well, and hope you had a good vacation. Hope you had an amazing time. Also, hi, Mod. Hello. Thank you guys for getting your daily mints. Hope you're doing good today, you know? I'm feeling pretty good. Let me think. I had some updates for you guys. I guess I'll give my reading update first. I finished the Elemental series. I gave the last book a solid 3 stars. It was aight. Again, I really feel like the series could have been 3 books instead of 5. I really do feel that way. But overall, it was still rather enjoyable. And it ended pretty much, or like the events of the last book pretty much aligned with what I expected to happen. I felt like there wasn't a whole lot of room for anything else to have happened, you know? In terms of just like the main storyline. But so that was good. I feel very accomplished that I read them all, or I guess like listened to them all one after another. So I finished that. I also finished the like physical book I've been reading last night. I didn't play Astroneer. I just finished the book. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. reading. I read from like 10 to like 1 a.m. But I finished it. It was pretty dang good. I liked it. It really grew on me. I don't know if I told you guys about that book yesterday. I don't know if I told you about that one, but anyways, I think I did. So I finished it. That was good. And now today, Tay brought me book 2 of One Dark Window. So I'm gonna start that one tonight, which I'm very excited for. And I only need to read one more book, you guys, to reach my reading goal for the year. So I think I need to up my goal for the year. You know, I put it as 15. So, you know, we really pulled it together. I did terrible at the beginning of the year. Like, I read like 1 book in January and then didn't read anything until April, and then I turned it out. I've been a reading machine since like June. So I've been really going. So I'm happy about that. 1 more book to go. So I'm gonna start that one tonight, and then I started a new audiobook at work today. I only listened to the first chapter, but so far I'm intrigued. I mostly started it because I already had it on Audible. I used like credits back whenever I had an Audible subscription to unlock it. And I also found out that Goodreads, like aside from setting like your reading challenge or whatever, you know, for the year, they also have like other challenges, and some of them are like read like any of these like top rated books in this category within like this period. I think it's from like July to end of September, maybe beginning of September, I can't remember. And I saw that book in there and I was like, well, I want to get a little achievement. I love getting achievements. So I was like, I might as well read that one next. So I started that one today. We'll let you guys know how it goes. But so far pretty interesting. I like it. So yeah, those are my reading updates. What else do we got? Oh yeah, I have my snack of the day. You guys are never gonna guess what my snack of the day is. I'm serious. Unless you're from Norway, at which point you might guess it, because I think it's a pretty popular snack. But if you're not from Norway, then you're probably not gonna guess it. So, you know, give it a go if you want. Also, thank you, Homo. I'm really proud of myself too. I usually I always do this thing with my reading goals where once I start to get close, I just drop off. But I've been doing a good job. I've been doing a really good job. Not Cheez-Its. Steins Gate is like 4 buckaroonies. Oh, someone told me about that. I think Kuru told me about that. I see the future in 10 minutes. Mitt will say, by the way, hi, Az. Not quite. I was early this time. I was early. The eye emoji caught my eye, if you will. It's like chaotically bounce around. Is it a cone cookie? That is oddly specific, but oddly kind of almost right. I don't know if this is what you're referring to or not. It's not, I don't think I'd call it a cookie. I don't think I'd call it a cookie, but it is in a cone shape. They're called Smash. Whenever I myself went to Norway, I became addicted to this, so I begged Tay to bring some back for me because it's been a long time. I do want to smash. Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I have some Smash today. They're basically like, what are those things called? Like bugles? Is that what they're called? I don't think they're not actually bugles, but just like shape-wise. They remind me of bugles, like covered in chocolate. They're so unbelievably good, you guys. I'm serious. They're so fucking addicting. They're so freaking addicting. So that's what I have today. I'll give you a crunch. It's a really small bag though, so I know I'm gonna go through it so fast. I'm very sad about that. Maybe I'll have to beg Crew to send me a package. But they're so good. Your favorite cereal? Wait, what's your favorite cereal? Only had them from Europe. Oh, if I just kept reading. Yep, yeah. Hazelnut flavor of Crave. That sounds good. That sounds fucking banging. I would like to eat that. Yeah, but so that's my snack today. I'm very excited about it whenever she brought it in because I kind of forgot that I asked her for that. And I asked her for my favorite candy bar I had there. It's like basic as fuck, but it's so good. It's called Crispo. And it's just like a chocolate like candy bar with like little rice puffs or whatever in it, you know? But it's so fucking good. Oh my god, I have like a frog in my throat or something. Can you hear that? Or am I the only one that can hear that? Can you hear that? Do I sound weird? Let me have some wah. My allergies have been acting the fuck up today. I'm like really tired of it. I'm really sick of it. I hope it doesn't start bothering my throat, but I think it might. Hi, Iris. So, but that's my snack update. What else do I have? I had another update. Oh, so this is my thing to complain about today. I do have one thing to complain about, which is I got my energy bill today. And it hadn't occurred to me, you know, while my AC was out and I had the like portable air conditioner, that thing was blasting for, you know, just 24/7, literally like 24/7, because I think I had that thing for a damn week because it took them so long to get the new AC. So my energy bill is like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but it's like at least over like $40 more than usual. And it feels so bad, man. I was like, ah, what is that? What What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm really upset about it. Brother, during a heat wave, you guys. God, I mean, literally couldn't have been worse timing. And my apartment was still over like 80 degrees with that thing blasting constantly. So I'm pretty sad about that today. That's a big bummer. That's the bummer of the summer, you know? I mean, that's kind of hot for indoors. It's pretty hot for indoors. But, anyways, it just sucks a little bit, you know? I didn't think ahead of that part. I didn't think about that part. So getting that bill really put a frown on my face, you know? Like, damn, that sucks ass. So, you know, that's life though, I guess. At least we have AC now, you know? Positive things, positive things. I might need to start selling like feet pics though. Does anybody want feet pics? Does anyone want some feet pics to pay for my energy bill? Anybody willing to pay me 40 bucks for feet? Yeah. You know, let me know. The offer stands. Even if you find whoever's watching this VOD, even if it's like 5 years in the future, hit me up. I'll take any chance to get that 40 bucks back. I'm never getting that 40 bucks back, brother. Yeah. I'll send you some feet pics. So yeah, let me know. The offer's out there, you know? What about knee pics? Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Sure, for sure. 40 bucks a knee. Let me double on. Pay for my increase in the bill and also just the normal bill. Well, a little under, but you know. Yeah, 40 bucks a kneecap. How about that? Anyway, so that's my one thing to complain about today, but otherwise can't complain. Can't complain. Miku cosplay, well then I'll have to buy a Miku cosplay and then I'll be out more money. So I don't think that's worth it, you know? I don't think, if I already had a Miku cosplay, then for sure. But I don't, so I don't think I can do it without, you know, I don't even have the hair. Can I just like say it's Miku? You know? Can I just say that it is and you just take my word for it? Cause then we could make that work. Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah. Oh goodness. I love y'all. Y'all crack me the fuck up. But yeah, you know, I had to fight the urge to scream at work in terror. I opened that bill. I opened that email like, ah! Ah, what's that? So, you know, such is life, you know. Keeps my heart beating, at least. Yeah. The Miku beam. Okay. I don't know that I should agree with that without really knowing what that is, but okay. I keep your heart beating? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. That's my power. That's that main character energy. Hell fucking yeah, I do. Hell fucking yeah. Okay, let's hop in though. I think that's all my updates. Nothing too crazy, you know? We're just making our way downtown through this week.
They're both hiding something.
The practice run will be done on the rooftop of Misatan.
I can't hear him over my crunch.
Half of one with the
right half of the other.
Oh, Mizuki. Drinking early, I see.
Shoma's father
Oh,
was
they're so
found here.
good.
Where's the rocket at?
Oh my god. I want to smash all day long. Seriously. Okay. What's up, babes? What's up? I forgot we ended right here. Okay. I guess we'll say
Yes.
you were raised here.
I spent a few years of my youth here.
Yeah.
But I wasn't here 24 hours a day.
Hmm.
For a few days out of the week, they had me at a research facility.
You mean...
Yeah, Oradori Institute.
Was it underground?
But one day they went out of commission. I never went back.
How long were you at Iowan?
The children here ultimately got adopted.
My smash is all sticking together. Don't melt, baby.
But unfortunately, I didn't.
Do you know why?
I'm blind in one eye. And you saw the condition of my heart earlier.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the heart condition. You finished BioShock 1? It was goated? Oh my gosh, I've heard so much about BioShock. It looks fun. I need to watch like a proper playthrough of it because I'm gonna assume it's probably not the type of game, like not my vibe. But I don't actually know exactly what the play style is. Is it survival horror? Is it horror? Is it even horror? What is it? Hold on. Now I'm curious. I don't actually know like what genre BioShock is, but I've always heard amazing things about it. I should at least like watch someone play it. Oh, it does say horror. Kind of horror. It's like We Happy Few. Really? Because I do like We Happy Few. I see. It's not scary. It's more like you shoot things and do magic. I wouldn't call it a horror game. Do you still have to like fight stuff though? I'm not really good at the FPS. Yeah. I think that's more would be my qualm with it. You know, visually, just looking at the first game, I can kind of see the We Happy Few like vibe, like artistically a little bit. I do love We Happy Few. I need to play the DLCs for We Happy Few. I still haven't done that. I really need to do that. The gameplay is pretty dated. Yeah, that makes sense. 2007 for the first game. Crazy, but I've always heard great things. Only if you're a mega wuss for the beginning. Oh. Well, you know. I might be a mega wuss. Well, maybe maybe I'll look up someone playing it and watch just a little bit of the beginning and then decide. Maybe I'll play it sometime. We'll see. It might be in that weird, you know. Oh my god. Jesus, I'm sorry. It might be in that weird kind of spot where I can't tell if it would be like, if I would enjoy that type of gameplay. Because again, I'm not a big FPS girly. But, yeah. I love a good story though. I love a good story. So. But I'm glad you had fun though, it sounds like, playing it. That's awesome. I've been meaning to like at least watch someone play it because I've heard so many good things about BioShock. So I noticed you said the story is the standout part from the first game. Are the other games, is the story still good, or do you feel like it's not as, or maybe you don't know if you haven't watched it? No idea. That's fair, yeah. Story in 3 is the best. Ooh, okay. Cool. Well, if and when you play the other ones, Homu, you'll have to let me know what you think. You'll have to keep me updated. Maybe I'll give it a shot someday. I think I might just like watch a little bit of someone playing it and then decide if it maybe seems like it could be my jam or not. Because I did really like We Happy Few. And I do love that kind of vibe. And I miss it. I need to do the DLCs for We Happy Few. I really, really need to do that. I think there's like 2. I don't know how long they are, but it's been so long. I think I played We Happy Few like maybe my 2nd year of streaming. Because I think I started it during my streamiversary. Or maybe my first birthday celebration. No, I think it might have been my first streamiversary. I can't remember that. It's been so long. But I played it a really long time ago, but I loved that game. I like hated it. Well, I didn't hate it at first. I hated like, I hated like having to deal with like the people because I didn't understand like how it worked. So I'd constantly have like hordes of like people chasing me. And it had me so fucking stressed out. And then I got good at like the hiding. And after upping the skill tree, I got better at the fighting too. But at first it was like a fucking nightmare, dude. But I liked the actual game. I just was really stressed out at first. But then once I started to like kind of figure out how to do it, I freaking loved We Happy Few. A little bit glitchy, but I really enjoyed it like artistically in the story. I thought it was cool, and the like different perspectives was fun. Yeah, making me feel nostalgic. You'll play it after you finish Doom? All right, keep me updated. Have fun with Doom. Have fun with that as well. I'm gonna be playing more Astroneer tonight after stream. I love freaking Astroneer, you guys. Roxy and I and our other friends have been having so much fun with it. We're trying, if you know like Astroneer at all, we're trying to like because there's like different planets you can go to and stuff, and then they have these like ruin things kind of that you can activate, and we're trying to activate all of them basically. And it's really fun. We made this huge like rover car to like jet around it. It was so much fun. I love just running around at the different planets in Astroneer. I just love exploring. Your friends roped you into pirating in Sea of Thieves? Ah, I'm so jealous. I don't know what it is about Sea of Thieves. Maybe I need to give it another try, and maybe there's like some settings I could do to help. But Sea of Thieves made me feel so sick. And like video games normally don't make me feel like sick or give me headaches. And I'm not even like a seasick. I don't get seasick or anything. You know? Like in real life, I don't get seasick or anything, so it's not even but I don't know, there's something about that game that like I remember it like gave me a really bad headache and made me like kind of queasy. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's happening? So I was really sad because I was so excited. Like a friend had gifted that game to me for my birthday, several years back now. And I like couldn't play it, but I only tried the one time. So maybe if I tried again. Cause like weirdly, like Raft doesn't bother me at all. But maybe the like physics are more intense in Sea of Thieves. I don't know what it was about it. I think the only other game that's ever really made me feel that way, Bendy and the Ink Machine, I couldn't finish, which was unfortunate because I really liked it. But that one, it like hurt my eyes, so it was a little different. Bendy, it was because it was so like not like the color scheme of it, I had to really really focus to try to like make out different things in the game. And whenever you're like searching for stuff and it gave me such a bad headache. but it was fun. But I eventually watched like a playthrough because I wanted to know what happened in the game. But yeah, there's only like a few games that have ever like, I don't know, either give me a headache or make me feel a little bit queasy. But Sea of Thieves is the worst, and I don't know. I'm really sad about that because I was really excited about getting that game. Yeah. Don't really get sick from any game except Dying Light. What? I've heard of Dying Light. What kind of game is Dying Light? But you get car sick RL if you're in the back. Oh, I feel like that's pretty common. Speedrun parkour. I can't even imagine. But I see. That sucks though. That sucks to be excited about a game and then like you can't play it because it makes you feel sick, you know? That sucks ass. But yeah, maybe I'll have to like see if there's anything like in the game, like settings you can do that makes it a little bit better. Cause like I said, I only played it the one time, but it really scarred me because it like, it wasn't even just like I was sitting there, was like, ugh, I don't feel good. Like log off, I'm fine. It like took me out the rest of the night where I had to like fetal position, like lay down and just like not like, so it kind of traumatized me a little bit because I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what's going on? And I was kind of like, am I just like not feeling well and it's not related to the game? But I literally only started feeling like ill once I started playing the game and we were like, you know, doing stuff like outside of like character creation, whatever. So I don't know. Maybe I should give it another shot. Maybe it wasn't the game, but I think it was the game. But it took me out. Like, I was not well the rest of the night. I just felt really like not good. So I don't know, man. It sucked. And I was really excited to play that game. I had so many dreams because, you know, I saw that TikTok or whatever, that clip of that person where it's like those two people were playing and like that other ship comes at him and he's like, Captain! I wanted that. That was my dream. That was I wanted to live my pirate dreams in that game. And I just couldn't. So, sucks, man. Luckily, I'm pretty resilient to getting sick in video games. The game kind of makes me dizzy too. Yeah, I don't know. I've had some games that like give me a little bit of a headache or something, you know, but I've never had a game where I felt like that sick. I don't know. It was definitely better like after I got off the game, but I was still like kind of fucked up for the rest of the night. Granted, I was playing it at night, so I guess that was like a couple hours, but either way, it was still alarming, you know? I was like, what the fuck's going on? I did not like that. Well, suggestion helps with VR simulator sickness sometimes. If you didn't have a fan on, that can help with that. Might help with other types of simulator sickness. Oh, like, to have a fan like blowing on you mean? I'll give that a try if that's the case. I mean, hey, I will say, especially these days, because I have my fan right behind me. Is that what you mean? You mean, how does that help it? Is there like a scientific reason for it? I'm just curious. But I do normally have a fan pointing at me, actually. Hi, Cinder. We're pre-kicking ass. We're yapping right now, but we will hopefully be kicking ass soon. Thank you for the hydrate. Hope you're having a good day. There's probably a mod somewhere. Yeah, or I feel like some games even have like, cause I will say I always have to turn off motion blur in any game. I can't do motion blur. It hurts my head. So like stuff like that can help, but I wonder if they maybe have a like a setting or mode, like a which sounds kind of stupid for like a game that's literally about being at sea, you know, because like, you know, but I wonder if they maybe have a mode that just tamps it down a little bit, you know, maybe like some of the movement. I don't know. Maybe they don't, but maybe they do. I'll have to check, I guess. Pretty sure I've read that. According to Google's AI summary, the airflow from a fan provides a physical sensation that can anchor the user to the real world. Oh, helping to bridge the gap between visual and physical cues and reduce the disconnect that contributes to simulator sickness. Additionally, a fan can help keep the user cool. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a try then, Neo. If I ever play a game or if I try playing Sea of Thieves again, I'll make sure to have a fan blowing on me then. That makes sense. Very interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that though. I'll give it a shot. Good to know. All right. Anyways, I forgot that she had that there was the mention of the heart condition. So that just means that she was also an experiment though, right? All right, but she's blind in one eye and has a heart condition.
Frail children aren't really in high demand.
Hi, Iris. What's up, baby?
But you did get adopted, right?
Yeah, when I was 15. Long story short, a lot happened, and I decided to live my new life with my adopted family.
So you were here until you were 15?
No, I was only here till I was 9.
Hmm. 6 years, huh?
From the ages of 9 to 15, I was raised by a different family. I really got along with my new sibling. Looking back at it, those 6 years were the most peaceful of my life.
This has to be the girl that was living with Kizuna, right? I don't remember the details in terms of like when and what age she said like everything happened. But this has to be that girl, right? And then is she... I guess I'm assuming it's a she. Are they... Wait, no, it says woman. Never mind. Is she... Well, that's a... They... Oh my God. Oh God. Like fighting for my life here. Sorry. Is the masked woman... Is the masked woman? Now I forget what I was even gonna say. I can't even remember what my question was. Oh my God. Wait, let me think. That was important. Oh, I'm just gonna say they. I'm scared. Has anyone used pronouns for the masked woman? I would say they. Have they? Have they? I forgot my question again. Have they? Oh, Tokiko. Are they Tokiko and Chikara's child? I know I can hear the twit longer now. As I'm really sorry. I'm trying to be inclusive. I actually don't know if it has been referenced, so I'm gonna say they. Okay. I know you're kind of hating on Boss right now, but to quote what she said about her daughter, well, I don't see any dangly bits, so unless she tells me other, I forgot that she said that. Oh my God. Wait, all right, because here's my problem. There's too many like children, and I can't keep track of how many there are. You know, because there's Kizuna's adopted sister. There's the masked woman. Technically there's Mizuki now, but we know what happened with Mizuki, right? And then there was someone else. And then there's the child, Tokiko and Chikara's child that they gave up for adoption. Which that child has to either be, I think it's all the same person, probably, right? That seems like the most likely scenario, that Tokiko and Chikara had a child, gave them up for adoption, they stayed at the orphanage until they were, what they say, 9? were adopted by Kizuna's family up until the age of 15. And then who knows? Right? Right, and then there's the kid that got kidnapped. That's right. I forget what age they were when they were kidnapped. Wasn't it young, like a really young kid? But I can't remember if they, I don't even know if they said an age. All right. Gee, no wonder I'm getting so confused with all these children. What's the age of the one that was kidnapped? Did they ever say? Hi, Roxy. Hello. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for getting your daily mint. Yeah, I guess that's true, Neo. Fair point. So many orphans. My God. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretchy, and the posture check. Thanks, bestie. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, so the one that was kidnapped plays into things somewhere. Thanks, Gorl. I appreciate it. I do my stretchy. We're trying to cook here. Keeping track of all these children. Ugh, right? I can't say that they're orphans. They've been through a lot. They're orphans and they've been experimented on. So, you know, I shouldn't say ugh. I feel bad for him. But now I'm confused because I forgot about the one that was kidnapped. Unless it is all the same person still, and they were kidnapped at the age of 9, but like they didn't see it that way. Maybe they weren't actually adopted, maybe they were kidnapped. No, maybe the kidnapped one is the one that's being held in the base, or was held in the basement and became terror. Yeah, like critical high yikes, Roxy. Bad stuff's been going on here, like really bad. Yeah. Got a trip. Ooh, exciting. I love that you've had a chill day though. That's nice, that's nice. Oh, I don't know, man. I think maybe there's two different children. I think one of the children is this person, the masked woman, and then I think one of the children is Terror. Because we know that Terror was being kept for at least some period of time under Horodori Institute underground. Really horrific things. And now Terror is cutting people in half. And sploosing them together and whatnot. So, I think that's what I think. I think the masked woman is Tokiko and Chikara's kid. They put up for adoption. They ended up at the orphanage. They got adopted by Kizuna's parents, father, when they were 9. Stayed there until they were 15. I don't know what happened after 15. And then the kid that was kidnapped from the orphanage, I think was kept under Horodori Institute, ultimately became Terror. Okay. We'll go with that for now. What's your objective?
I told you that I'm investigating the genome research, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you did. You said, I want to know who did this to me.
I was a subject of their experiments. I guess you can call me a designer baby.
Designer baby?
I don't even know my real parents. I was the result of artificial insemination and genome manipulation.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't that mean they're like a petri dish, baby. So maybe Terror is Tokiko and Chikara's kid. I get test tube, baby. Yeah. 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 That's what that means, right? Artificial insemination. What the fuck? They've been throwing around the damn word genome far too long for me to still not really know what that is. Genome. A genome is a complete set of genetic information of an organism contained within its DNA. It encompasses all the instructions needed for an organism to develop and function. In essence, it's an organism's entire instruction instruction manual, huh? I hate science. I hate science because I can read all those words and still not really know fully what they mean. I mean, I know what they mean, but like... Artificial insemination means they used a person to birth the child, but it wasn't natural. Oh, so like a donor? Could it be like a... Okay. Oh no, they inserted the okay. Well, it sounded like Tokiko and Chikara, like they had like a thing. And I mean, I guess they could have done that, but it kind of sounded like they got pregnant on accident. You know, and then didn't want the child and then put it up for adoption. So I feel like we can rule that out for them. I feel like we can rule out artificial insemination, right? So maybe Terror is their kid. If the masked woman is the result of artificial insemination, then maybe Terror is their kid that was put up for adoption and there's, you know, someone else, different parents. I guess. The egg might have to be a donor, but sounds like maybe mom was forced to term. Okay. I know. Roxy's always got my back. Okay.
But because of
All
that,
right, well that's my new theory then, based on this information.
Of a regular human. I hear it's a side effect of eternal youth and life. Not that I'm grateful for it.
Just like me.
The price I had to pay was too high. I was born with a blind left eye and heart issues. I was told I wouldn't last long.
I see.
So I guess that rules out clone theory as well. A clone wouldn't be the result of artificial insemination and genome manipulation, right? I think that rules out clone theory for them, at least. Yeah, she's really gone through it. Some bad shit's been going down.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Why did you suddenly decide to tell me?
I felt like it.
You felt like it? Then can you tell me more?
No,
Why not?
I've talked enough about me.
Enough? But there's still so many questions.
Also, quite a coincidence, you know, that the left eye.
Why did you help me? Who even are you?
I don't want you to get involved.
I think we're well past that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we are well past
What do you mean
that.
by that? Why are you so protective of me?
Could Mizuki be the clone? I just really love the idea of clones, you know? I'm trying to make it work. Just really love like clone theory, you know?
Are you having another seizure?
It's from the fight earlier. It's not a big deal.
It's a big
I just
deal.
need to rest a little bit.
She's out.
Okay. Perfect.
Why not take her to
Hey, they
Abyss
said- okay,
HQ
they said
and
she.
sink into her?
We're gonna roll with that then. Okay, why not take her to Abyss HQ and sink
What?
into her?
What are you talking about?
Isn't that like a violation, you know?
She has a bad heart. What if she dies?
Oh, that too, but also like, doesn't she need to give like her consent to the sink?
Calm down, Mizuki. She's unconscious, but her vital signs
You
are
know-
stable. If we are careful with her, there will not be any issues.
This feels like a violation.
Are you sure?
I can guarantee there is no danger in sinking with her.
Fine. Let's go.
Watch her never tell us anything ever again. I don't think this is gonna go over well when she finds out we went into her brain to get more information when she said she didn't want to tell us more information. Automod did not like, let's violate her,
She
which
still
is
has her mask on.
fair, Automod. Good, Automod. This random person just poured her heart out, which might be exploding to you. Let's violate her and dive into her dreams for no reason. She's not a suspect or anything. No, literally, it's not like we have like a warrant or something, you know? I feel like this is really wrong.
There is nothing we can do.
If boss chews me out for this, I will accept that. I will accept that.
It is attached with NASA-grade adhesive.
I can still sink into her, right?
Of course, as long as there are holes for her eyes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the adhesive.
But shouldn't you be worried about something else?
What do you mean?
Boss, you know sinking without permission is prohibited.
You're the Aiba. You're the one that pushed for this. How are you gonna turn her? Oh my god. I am so tired of getting blamed for everything.
If she finds out, she'll make you shave your head.
Be so for real right now. Be so for real right now. Are you kidding me? You literally were just like, oh no, she'll be fine. It's fine. Let's go sink her. And now she's like, you're gonna get in trouble. What do you mean? Homem, Sinica, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I might crash out in just a second here, but welcome in. What the hell? Does she have the authority to make you shave? Huh? Huh? Oh, cause this. Oh, if she finds out, she'll make you shave your head. Yeah,
I don't have
you
a
can't.
choice.
Can't do that.
Not my fault she's out in Kabukicho drinking margaritas.
Seems like she took pewter with her too.
Yeah, well, I'm doing all the work. Oh god, I'm gonna crash out over boss again. Never mind. She can't. She's not allowed to yell at me
Jeez,
anymore.
What are those two thinking?
She's not allowed to yell at me anymore. I'm gonna crash out.
We still have to solve the HB case.
A new philosophy behind government work, I suppose. They prioritize saving work for themselves over apprehending criminals.
That sucks.
I agree.
Okay, well. Can't wait to get
Shall
chewed
I
out.
give you the usual warning?
No,
Skip it.
As you
I know
wish.
the drill.
Let's get started. 3, 2, 1.
I gotta close this smash or I'll never stop eating. I can't eat all of it on the first day I got it. It's so good though, it's so hard to stop. Put it in a little bag. And leave it. No more smash today. Okay. What we got? Is this in the underground? No. I don't want to look at him. He's a freak. Ugh.
This place is... What? What is this?
Aiba, you okay?
Mizuki, what is happening here?
Not good things. Really
I
not
don't
good
know.
things.
The sync started and it was like this.
What is going on?
Can you move?
No, I cannot remove the restraints. I saw Chikara earlier. Is this his doing?
Oh, is it like... Oh, gosh.
Another day of these examinations. I don't want my bones broken again.
Oh my god.
Examinations? Broken bones?
The Vice. We need to get out of here.
Ah! Somnium stand! Activate!
Well, this is bleak. Alright, Aiba, don't panic. We're gonna get out of here. I think it's so interesting that the masked woman apparently views that as who she is since she shows up that way in her dream. I assume it's just for spoiler reasons if her true appearance is important. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. Instead of being like her unmasked self, you mean? Alright, find the secret hidden in the nightmare. The masked woman is trapped in a nightmare. If she can escape her trauma, the truth will be revealed.
My arm!
You gotta force it.
Oh! Come on, Aiba. Yes, queen. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. Ugh. Oh, perfect. Wow. That's the easiest mental lock we've ever done, probably. The fact that Aiba's hand was actively being broken and she still got out. That panic somnium scan activate. I know. She did what she had to do. What a slay.
What's with this dream?
I don't like it. I'm fear.
No fractures today.
Oh,
She's
God.
holding your wrist.
Poor
Same
thing.
spot as you, Aiba.
In this Somnium, we play her part.
These aren't exams. These are just human experiments. Nothing more than a tortured lab rat. No. No. I have to get out of here.
So they call this examinations.
Oh, God.
What now?
What are you doing? Stay right there.
Ew.
It's coming. We need to hide.
Oh, God.
He? Chikara?
Aiba, you should hide.
But where?
Locker. That's always where you hide in horror games.
Let's find something.
She wanted to blink. She laments? There's another one of those words I've never heard someone say out loud. I don't know how to say that out loud. What she blank able to do blank. Locker. It's a classic. What could go wrong?
Did I make it in time?
What is
Ew.
that? It's gross.
It is gross.
Wow, it is quite psychedelic.
Lament? Lament? I think it's laments, right? I don't know. How do you say that? Laments. I don't know how you pronounce that. Real-time countdown. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, definitely not.
Well.
Ew, why is he moving like that? Wait, what's like behind his ear? Or behind, like on his glasses? Ew, why is he moving like that?
She's not here. Where are you
What
hiding?
the fuck is happening?
Here?
Lament? Lament? I don't know.
Not here. Where are you?
Why are you freaking free? Oh, don't jump scare me.
It's dark. I can't see a thing.
Yeah, you don't see nothing. Lament. Okay, okay, I got it. That's what I said,
Why
right?
are you running from me?
Lament.
All
Yeah, I
want
think
to
that's what I
do
said.
is break your bones.
Fucking freak!
It's an important test. We can discover how quickly you can heal.
That's terrible.
Let's use this whole room.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Ew. Ew. What do you mean why I'm scared? Brother, do you see that? We seeing the same thing? Oh no.
Smoke?
That's not good.
No. We can't take any more of this.
Oh, this poor girl.
Smoke.
Yeah, I do, As I do, and I don't have any. Maybe that too, yeah.
That's not good. Use that for experiments?
It appears that way. We need to stop the device.
Oh, God. Borodori found the hiding children and took them. They were subject to cruel experiments that made them pass out. I'm gonna pass out.
A respirator. Oh, gas is coming out.
What a wholesome man indeed. Turn off, suck up the gas. Maybe turning it off, maybe it's really just that simple, you know? Maybe it could just be that simple.
Is there no power button?
I can't find anything like that.
Never mind.
Perhaps for the masked woman, this particular event is inevitable.
Well, maybe we need to ventilate it instead.
Yes. When she was a child, blank. It was blank and stayed with her. There's nothing else for... Oh,
An air
never mind.
duct.
There's...
There is a small gap.
Jump on or throw something? Am I trying to, like, open it up? Well, let me get this one because it's -11.
Toward the air duct?
Plus, I just think that's the better option, maybe. Oh! There's an eyeball moving?
Yeah. There's something about that crack. Is there anything you can throw?
There is a bottle here. Should I throw that?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, this won't work.
Is there anything else?
Not that I can see. And what would be the point?
She wanted to escape the experiments. She laments what she blank able to do blank. Is there actually...
A vent.
Can we get out? I have to take the bad timey. I mean, I feel like real her, that might be something you try to do, though. Do I have to do the take off the lid interaction first, though? Oh, I I just realized as that you weren't, I thought you were gonna like say something like, oh, also, by the way, blah, 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 but I now understand what that meant. I was like waiting, I was like, damn, he's like really typing something over there. Like, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, yes, I'm waiting. Well, let me try getting out.
You and your A cup should fit in there just fine.
You think these are A cups? I have more of a chest than you do.
What? You need to check your math on that.
I did.
Ladies.
Anyway, I cannot fit in the vent.
Well, there's another one there. Well, let me get it while it's here.
Huh?
Might as well, you know. Okay. Well, that sounds like maybe not that. I'm not really sure what I need to do here.
An air duct.
I don't think it's that. Surely it's not suck it up, though. There's nothing else to interact with, right? So it's got to be one or the other. But if we can't fit through it, what would be the point of opening it unless it just helps get more air of the stuff out? I think I have to use that, right?
We might be able to vent the air if you open the lid.
It does not reach.
Maybe if we stacked something up.
Mizuki, that small vent is not big enough for all this air. Not to mention, this gas is heavier than air. It will collect closer to the floor without some kind of vacuum.
Okay, we'll think of something else.
Am I really supposed to suck it up?
A rest.
Well, I guess I can do either of these. God, I have to get a plus 11 though.
I see. Going to try the other way.
Brother, what the fuck?
Aiba, are you okay? You don't...
Oh, dear Lord. I don't think that worked.
An air duct. There is a small gap.
I'm making all the wrong choices. Oh God, and now that's expensive. Wait, can I like repeat an action?
A vent.
Make it not as... Well, actually, I guess, does it really matter? Because it's just plus 11 on anything. My only option is to jump on it, right? I've done all the other options, haven't I?
That... An air duct.
Like... I think I
Aiba,
have to.
look. The gas is getting sucked into the duct.
It must be an exhaust duct.
If we open it up more of the gas...
Wow, that was really it. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. I was getting a little worried, so...
Yeah, we did it!
We did indeed.
You know, here's what I was thinking, Neo, is that, like, we're separate from her, so we're sucking it up so she doesn't breathe it in. That was my thought process, you know? It didn't work out that well. Stop the cruel experiments or go after...
Always meddling in my business. You are an awful test subject.
Fuck up, you fucking
Bring
weirdo.
light with me. I'm going to search everywhere.
The fuck is wrong with you?
We need to hide again.
Where?
He said he was going to bring a light this time.
So the locker's out.
We have to think carefully or we'll be discovered.
I'm cooked. What is this? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Well,
Here.
I didn't mean to like click that, but maybe it'll work out. It was
Does
a
it
new
hurt?
option at least.
It hurts, doesn't it?
You're a fucking freak.
I always wanted to do a nerve gas resistance test. Now, look at what we've learned. Running is futile. Where are you running to with that defective body of yours?
Defective?
That foolish little brain. You're probably hiding.
Don't worry, guys. He's too short to even bother looking up here.
No, you wouldn't hide here, would you?
He gives me such a visceral ick.
It's not my fault I'm defective.
You're not defective,
It's all
baby.
because of you. This pain and fear. How much more do I need to endure? I've meant to destroy everything. Everything.
The flashbacks and the present are being mixed up.
So she was experimented on when she was a child.
So cruel.
Fine. If I can't find her, I'll start with this one. How much can you endure, child? What was the password?
Brother can't even remember his own password.
Oh, right. When my son was born, what did I send back?
Son.
An 8-letter word.
Wait, what did he say just now? My son, what was it I said about it? Okay, what was I say? 8-letter word.
No. The rabbit is in pain. I need to save it.
I assumed the event of the birth, I hope at least.
That's no ordinary stuffed animal. We need to save it.
Chikara is still there. What should we do?
Let's go down for now.
Roger that.
Bash his head in, and you guys know how I feel
Hasn't
about
noticed
head
us yet.
stuff.
We should not make any large moves. We need to find a way.
Wait, so I just sneak? Oh. Oh my god, but I have like no cover here though. Wait, do I need to get to the bunny or? I think I'm gonna get caught. Can I go behind that stuff?
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Yes, it was nothing.
We did it. But we need to be careful.
Like, can I go behind the stuff near the wall? Go after the result or stop the... Okay, so I think I either have to... Oh, either get to those or get to the bunny itself. Well, we're... more over here right now, so... Let's do this.
Huh?
Oh, oops.
Guess it was nothing.
We
Yeah.
cannot get close to the rabbit now. We have to distract Chikara somehow.
Oh.
Maybe we can break something.
Well, so does that mean I have to break the thing all the way on the other side of the goddamn room? Oh,
Huh?
I'm cooked.
I
Oh, oops.
found you.
Ew.
I can't run.
Aiba, get a hold of yourself!
Ew. What's wrong with him? Okay, so I guess I have to go over there. I feel like I have to be out in the open though for this.
Huh?
So like, oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button.
I can't run.
Can actually like hide from him, or do I just have to move like really slow? I'm confused. They're like, both of the things I have to get to are like totally out in the open. Well, not like totally out in the open, but like pretty out in the open.
Huh? Guess
Like,
it was nothing.
Is it just inevitable that he's gonna get triggered
Do
like
something
that?
with the machines to get his attention.
Well, at least it put
Is
me
this
over
one
here,
of
I
those
guess.
brainwave monitoring things?
Yes. It monitors the electrical signals in the brain.
Can we get his attention with this?
Throw. I guess throw.
Aim for Chikara's stupid face.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can knock him out.
Here's hoping. Oh, but that's a subtle movement that he didn't notice. Great, and it didn't even work out for us. Oh, fuck me.
What's going on?
Perhaps that was not a realistic option.
Guess we gotta find another way.
Well, since when has realism ever mattered in these? Be so for real right now.
Isn't this one of those heart monitors?
Yes. It monitors the electrical activity of the heart.
Can we do something with it?
Pour chemicals, put electrodes on. Let's do this so we can get the =1, I guess.
If the monitor errors out, it'll get Chikara's attention.
Understood.
Plus that.
Huh. No reaction.
I don't have a heart.
What are you, some kind of robot?
Basically. Let's find a different way.
There's nothing working. This is like
A heart monitor.
my worst performance ever in a Somnium. Every choice I make is wrong. We are not doing well. Let's do this one. I kind of want to save the =1 for a chonkers in case we really need it, you know?
Bottles of chemicals on the shelf.
Yeah,
That would
real
break the
chonkers.
device.
Just
Are
in
you certain?
case. Especially judging by how poorly
Yeah,
we're
it's bound to
doing.
get his attention.
This bottle looks perfect. How do we make it shatter over the machine?
Try throwing it from a distance.
Especially we're gonna have to do
Like
this
here?
over no matter what because there's two different routes. I hate that for me. Oh, did it finally do something?
Ha!
God, he's so gross.
Damn it, where is the manual?
Yeah, we did it!
Can I run now? The masked woman, blank. She blank, blank. Or will he still catch me if I go too fucking fast?
The stuffed rabbit is being shocked.
Poor
Is the
baby.
electricity coming from the thing on its head?
Pull on rabbit, take off. Break with drill. Maybe take off. I need to use one of these, so I guess I'll do this one. I don't know if that's gonna work though.
Ah, so we
Yeah.
should turn off the electricity first.
But there's no switch.
There has to be a
Probably
way
at
to
the
control it.
computer, I guess. The masked woman cared for someone more than herself. Or the masked woman cared for someone more than herself.
The PC Chikara was operating earlier.
If we use this...
He is such a freak. Rewrite program, turn off, press a random button. Oh God, these are all hefty. I forgot I won't have any choice but to... Oh, but it's a +11 again, so it doesn't really matter. Well, actually it does kind of matter because if I get rid of it, I can use a good timey on it. I think it needs to be turned off. Hold on. If I go over here, is there a cheaper one on here? If I can use my timies on... Oh, but they all make me grab a bad one. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. Well, let's just try turn off, I guess. If it's wrong, if it's rewrite program, then we can use our timies on that one at least. It's more expensive.
There is no power switch, no cable either.
Can you shut it down?
Every choice I make is wrong.
I cannot find that function.
When she was young, she probably didn't know how to turn it off.
Never mind. I have a lot to complain about today. Things are not going well.
So maybe that's why she can't end the somnium.
Chikara's PC.
If she can't turn it, if she's too young to know how to turn it off, what makes you think if rewrite program works, I'm going to lose it? I'm genuinely gonna McFrickin' lose it if rewrite program works.
Rewrite
With
the
that-
program and mess with this experiment.
With that logic, I'm serious. I'm gonna McFrickin'
This
lose
is a
it.
simple program.
Stop. Stop it. Do not work.
I can't let you get put through any more pain.
How does that make sense? How does that make sense? What do you mean? What do you mean? That makes no sense.
I need to protect you, no matter what.
That makes no sense.
That rabbit must symbolize someone else going through the same experiments. They were supporting one another as victims of the same trauma.
What if she and Terror were like, you know, in it together, and they're kind of both like now went down two different paths in response to the trauma they've been through, you know what I mean?
So she wanted to protect someone.
Strange.
What is?
Her objective. Chikara is already dead. Revenge is no longer an option. There is no point in continuing to involve herself in this case.
I'm thinking. I don't think it works though, what I'm thinking about. I'll explain. Because I was wondering if, you know, Chikara mentioned that he had a son. So I was like, okay, what if either Ryuki or Ryuki's twin, you know, is the son? And then, like, maybe one of them is a clone? And it was just explained to them that they're twins, but they're, like, not actually, like, twins, you know? And then maybe whichever one of them is like the original whatever, you know, like whichever one is like the original is the one that was being experimented on here and was kind of like going through it, you know, with the girl. But age-wise, I don't think that makes sense. I don't know how old Ryuki is. But this girl seems like she's maybe still, like, young. I don't know if I don't think she's 15 now, because she talked about being 15, like, as if it was in the past. But I don't know how old she is, like, now, present day. So I'm not exactly sure. How old is Ota? I don't even remember how old Ota is. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that was my thought. So I'm not certain about that, but a possibility. But the only problem then is that, well, I guess that could still be true, and then Terror could be another person. But I do also like the idea of potentially this other kid is Terror. And, you know, one went down the path of, like, you know, doing what Terror's doing, basically. I also feel like well, I definitely think now, I think it even makes more sense for Terror to be the child, even if it's not like Ryuki/his twin, you know, just like the idea of Terror being the child of Chikara and Tokiko. It makes sense why they ended up being, like, you know, some of the victims, because obviously they felt like wronged by them, and also just that they were doing, well, I guess I don't really know about Tokiko doing terrible things, but obviously Chikara was definitely doing terrible things. Who else have we found dead? Those two. Oh yeah, the Furue guy was the first one. Komeji. But I think Komeji probably just died from finding out too much, knowing too much. 24/30, I believe, with Ryuki being 23/29. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how old the masked woman is supposed to be. I mean, they do call her masked woman instead of masked girl. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's where my brain was going. Let's see what else happens. But I do think that could be a possibility. And then I still get some semblance of clone theory. I mean, that could make sense in terms of like, oh, they're calling them twins and you just don't really like question it, but maybe. Maybe. All right, there's no point in continuing to involve herself in this case.
Yeah, good point. She's still around. Is there another reason?
The masked woman cared for someone more than herself. She swore to protect them, putting them first.
Huh? The screen changed. It reset. Now we're at the password screen.
If we enter the right one, we can probably learn something.
What should I enter?
Do you remember what Chikara said earlier?
There's something about like an 8-digit or 8-letter word.
When my son was born, what did I say about it? An 8-letter word.
What can that word be?
That's...
He has not noticed me yet. But we have no time to waste.
Gosh, I have no idea what this is supposed to be, though.
Let's try it.
Am I supposed to know this somehow? Is this something I can get from my files? Like how we looked at the other things before? Me just looking for 8-letter words. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Like, how should I know? I I don't know if it gives me like any clues once I click forward, but I'm a little scared that I'm gonna get stuck and then like on a time limit and have no idea. So just trying to see if there's maybe anything. Oh, but you know what? There's also the whole thing with Genny. Maybe Genny could be the sun? I don't know. Kira. That's definitely it. I have no idea what this word is supposed to be. Can I have a hint? Does anyone have a hint? Oh, if I don't know it, it just leads to the other route. Oh, I didn't know that that's where it splits. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I'll do that. I didn't think about that. Oh, wait, let me answer a question real quick. How many legs do you have? 0. Yeah. Yeah, 0. Okay. I have no idea what this word is. Fake feet. Shit. Shit, shit. I can't even argue the knees. Shit, 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 shit. Scammers. F, 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 F.
How would I know? When my son was born, what was it I said about it?
No
This
idea.
Is new information.
Yeah. I shan't know. All right. Bide together. Ah!
Uh-oh.
What are you doing, you insubordinate test subject?
We need to hide.
God, he's such a freak. Ew. What do you mean? Ew. Stop.
Huh?
Ah!
Guess it was nothing.
We need to be careful.
Hide where? He's coming right for me. Oh. What? Am I supposed to get to something?
No.
Look at that. I don't know about hiding under the desk.
Huh?
What?
Guess it was nothing.
I need to get the little guy, right?
Found.
Well, I'm trying to get over there, though.
Huh?
What? I need
Guess it
to
was
move.
nothing.
All right.
Can the rabbit hide with us?
I'm trying to get to it.
Huh?
What?
Guess it was nothing.
All right.
Can the rabbit
If
hide
it
with
moves
us?
me away from this rabbit one more time, I swear I'm gonna crash out. Do I need to grab the rabbit? Alt?
Here.
He usually would check behind this thing though, so I don't know. Ew.
Get away! This place.
I think I hate
Nope.
this Somnium. I'm tired. I'm tired, you guys. I hate this stupid Somnium. Okay, well, I assume it's the other option probably, right? So I guess let's do this. Thanks, Az. I'm just struggling on this one.
What are you doing, you insubordinate test subject?
We need to hide.
God, he's so gross. Why am I over here?
Huh? Guess it was nothing.
We need to be careful.
You keep moving me. I swear to God, why is it moving me so far away?
Here.
Got it. Hi, Ixides. How are you? I'm crashing out. How are you? Just thought you should know. Oh, I don't want to have to do this Somnium again. Bruh. You fucking freak.
If you're not going to come out, watch what happens.
Oh no, Ixides, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your back feels better soon. Yeah, it sounds like it. You are going through it. Oh my gosh. I hope you feel better soon. Please take it easy. Brother,
Subjects who don't obey shall be punished. Don't you worry. The hole will repair itself. And we're at a good show. Let's see if that hypothesis is correct.
That sound. So scary. I don't want to hurt anymore. I need to protect the rabbit. No matter what.
No choice. Okay.
wait. Beat him up! Yeah.
Nice, Aiba. Now's our chance. There's no switch. I can't stop it.
God damn it.
Mizuki, what do we do?
I don't know. I don't know. You're stressing me the fuck out. Stop the... Oh god, I keep forgetting that I can't press the arrow
She
keys.
said that she'd protect them, no matter what.
I understand. We have no choice.
Aiba, your hands! It's fine, you can stop!
This is not because of your order. And I am not in control either.
Huh?
It hurts. I do not know how much more I can stand, but she would have done anything to protect the rabbit. So in other words, this is her will. This is her dearest wish. Isn't that right?
You're nothing but a defense. An imbecile.
It's so stupid. Even if I wanted to avoid his experiments, I couldn't break his machines. I couldn't fight back. But things are different now.
Stop!
Examination over. I will protect them. I won't let you hurt them.
The nirvanA initiative is proceeding as planned. Humanity will eventually reach moksha.
God, wow, that was a lot. Jesus Christ. Whew, okay. That was a lot on all emotional levels. You pulled something getting your new glass shells for the anime figurine collection you started recently. Oh no. I'm so sorry you hurt your back, Ixides. I really hope it gets better. Hell, good. I really hope it gets better soon. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to heal. Oh, right. And then on top of that, we didn't have her permission to go into her head like that.
Into your head. Into your dream, to be more technical about it.
Didn't conduct an interview with it. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
I want to ask you a few things. Is that okay?
You've already brought me here. It's a little late to ask for permission.
No, legit.
Or were you intending we play some card games here or something?
About the mysterious person in
There was a
SOMNIUM.
person that appeared in your dreams. He said this.
The nirvanA initiative is proceeding as planned. Humanity will eventually reach moksha.
That was Terror, wasn't it? Which means you've met him. Why aren't you answering?
Because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't.
About the nirvanA initiative.
Unfortunately, I don't know any specifics. All I know is the plan. To cause a worldwide simultaneous bug and have all of humanity reach moksha. That's the gist of it.
Well, what does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't either. All I know is that's their plan.
Nice?
Yes. But ever since Tokiko was killed, their plans have become even more shrouded in mystery. I don't understand it. I told you everything I can share with you right now. Now let me go.
I can't just let you leave.
Why? Do you want to play card games?
We keep talking about card games.
Some bridge, maybe.
Mizuki, I do not think we can get any more information from her. We should think this through.
Think what through?
Where we are headed next. When we wink synced into that Nai's member at the shrine, he said this.
I'm looking forward to the rehearsal tonight. I'll rock it with TC Purge and the Warhead.
And Terror's diary said,
The nirvanA initiative. I'm going to make it a reality. TC Purge, such a wonderful virus.
Tonight's rehearsal is for...
The nirvanA initiative?
It is true we do not know the details, but they are almost certainly connected.
But we don't know where to go.
Oh my god, honestly, that'd be pretty iconic, Neo.
True.
Rehearsal.
It's on Misetan.
Oh, I remember!
Let me just tell you this. The practice run will be done on the rooftop of Misatan.
Hey, where are you going? If you don't let me go,
oops.
it's illegal detention.
Or I'm not a suspect. Okay, yeah.
That is correct.
Fine, come with me.
I came to Misatan with the masked woman. I gave her all the details on the car ride over. We came up to the rooftop when something caught my eye. Ryuki!
Ryuki?
What's up, babes?
What are you doing here?
Oh, Mizuki.
Still trying to figure out that Ferris wheel? Oh, you got the freaky
I'm
eyes.
here for the investigation, of course.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Are you okay? Oh, let's just wing sync him.
I have to protect him.
Him?
Before something terrible happens.
I do not know what he means either.
Are you okay?
What do you mean?
Stop.
You don't seem well, physically or mentally.
I'm fine. If anything, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you look it.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might. Ultra +1.
You see?
Oh, I see.
Mr. Date seemed well too.
What?
I saw him earlier.
What are you talking about?
He was probably hallucinating. Pay it no mind. As I instructed before, it is generally better to not challenge those kinds of delusions. Or else...
Oh no, man.
The symptoms might get worse.
You're still trying to figure out that Ferris wheel just like me, aren't you, brother? I get it, I get it.
I'm waiting
Waiting?
for it to come down.
What do you mean? Hey, are you listening to me?
Why are you here?
Like I said earlier, I'm here for the investigation. I got some important info. Here, on the rooftop, something terrible is going to happen.
He says with a smile.
It looks like something terrible has already happened to you, Ryuki.
True.
Yeah, he's very normal. Very, very normal. Yes.
Oh well. Let's just leave Ryuki be for now.
Right. We need to find the rocket.
Hey, bastard.
You...
Oh, shit. Damn, girl.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, that's probably true, Az.
Why did you do that?
Fair point.
Why did you punch him out of nowhere like that?
I kicked him too.
That's not the point.
It's not like I hit him in a weak spot.
That's not an answer.
I haven't gotten him back for 6 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, where is the rocket?
Always just like throwing down information like that with no further context, and then you just move on. What do you mean? What do you mean?
We need to find it or else.
What do you mean?
What the?
Mizuki.
I know.
What happened between you 6 years ago? Literally, as the fuck? Wait, what's happening? Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what did you just say? Oh, just need to find it? Okay. Well, it was somewhere on the roof, they said. Probably in, maybe in the Ferris wheel, right? No, never mind.
Is that the rocket?
Could be.
That would look awfully cute flying through the sky.
You know, they're trying to hide it, make it not too obvious.
Now's not the time for a snack.
I wouldn't
Snack?
make anything out of that. Even
Snack? Tricycle. Well, I tell you what, you guys, I can't see
Maybe that
shit.
thing can fly.
Even if it could, it's not a rocket.
Yeah, that's true. Damn fucking right. Damn fucking right, ass. I guess I'll just click everything. I don't know where this rocket is. I don't see no rocket.
Could that be the rocket?
Maybe it would fly if it had a little brown alien in a basket.
Is Ryuki the rocket? I don't see anything that looks suspiciously rocket-like, you know? I see nothing of rocket dimensions. Definitely in the flower bed. No, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I have a crush on Ryuki. I do, I do. I do, I do. Where the fuck is this rocket? I don't even see anything else to click on. Am I being so dumb right now? I'm gonna be so real with you. My brain's like fried after that frickin' somnium. So I might just be being really dumb, but I do not see a rocket anywhere. And I don't even see anything else to click on anymore. Like, where? Where'd I click those things? Wasn't it like a big box of them too? Oh. You know what time it is. How do you like eating your jellyfish? With peanuts, I guess. Peanut butter, to be more specific. Y'all, I feel like I'm being so fucking dumb right now. And cart number 2. You mean of the Ferris wheel? But I can't click on the individual parts, which is why I was hovering over them earlier. Oh, something popped up. I don't think it's that, but you know. One of the only options left, so I suppose it doesn't hurt. I know. Imagine he does finally come out, though, like, genuinely. I don't see anything on the buildings nearby. Well, damn. If this was in real time, we'd be cooked. The rockets would have launched by now. We'd be so fucked. I'm about to look this up. I genuinely don't know where this damn rocket is. Yeah, Neo, do you know? I'm genuinely about to look this up. I don't even see anything else highlighting anymore. I'm lost. Oh, sup? Never mind.
The rocket.
Was that there before?
Mizuki.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just like near but not going right over it. It might have been. Okay, we found it. That's all that matters.
Crap.
Uh-oh. Is this the bad ending? Oh. Well. Oh. Oh. Well, what are you playing with my feelings for, Terror? Look, we're the same exact height. I still like Mizuki theory. Oh, right, this was the rehearsal. That's right. I forgot. So many good potential thumbnails in this stream. At least there's that. But not good, not good. I did forget that this was the rehearsal, thank goodness. Though, don't you think that would have like drawn attention to it? I mean, it was a big explosion in the sky. Wouldn't that be kind of problematic for them? But, you know, whatever. Never mind. No, definitely problematic. Oh, there's his other half. He's got like scratches on his face or something.
This is the left half of the man named Yonaharu Enda.
What does this mean?
It kind of looks like it, don't it?
What is it doing here?
It? Oh, you mean just his other half, I guess. I was like, damn, that's rude.
Then we can discuss what we have learned. Before inspecting the body, we should question the people around.
All right, you know what we gotta do.
Have
Who are you again? Yeah.
Oh, right. Your name is Omochi.
Omochi.
My name is Omochi.
Yeah, that's right.
Omochi. It's Omochi.
Omochi. It's a good name.
I said it's Omochi.
I know, Omochi. I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. No, I definitely know it. I just want to hear him say it.
You're never gonna remember it, huh?
Well,
Your name doesn't really matter.
Damn.
I remember you. I know that you're hardworking and kind.
I don't know.
Isn't that enough?
I don't know. No.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I guess if he feels like it's enough, I guess that's good. Yeah. Congratulations. I know,
look
yeah.
forward to seeing you around, Mr. Sutsugamushi.
I changed my mind. Names are important.
Any new intel?
Omeji's time of death is around 10 o'clock on the 13th. He didn't have anything on him.
Which was yesterday, right?
I guess it goes without saying, but the cause of death is the same as all the previous victims. No sign of hair, fingerprints, not even footprints. As a precaution, I've tested the area with luminol reagents. I thought maybe we could find Terror's prints.
Y'all remember all the times I played mortuary assistant and I kept saying regents? And I probably will still say it again the next time I play mortuary assistant. I don't know why, but my brain just reads it as regents. I said it for the longest time as regents, and then one time midstream I was like, wait, that's reagents, isn't it? And everyone's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, yeah. I don't know why my brain just reads it like that. I can't help it. Just slips out. I thought maybe we could find Terra's prints.
Luminol reagents emit light when they react to the iron in blood. Consider an imperceptibly small bloodstain.
Not only do you have fun, but you also learn something new. Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Or old bloodstains that have been cleaned up or otherwise removed over time. Luminol will allow us to detect such things.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's funny that you say that, Az, because sometimes it's really funny whenever I read, like, especially, like, super high fantasy books with, like, people with some crazy ass names, you know? I have, like, the first few letters and the last few letters, like, those sounds, and then the middle is just a gamble, you know? Sometimes I just make up a sound in the middle because I scramble the letters. And I know I'm doing it, but you know, I give up because I'm like, well, that's just how my brain's reading it, so that's your name now. You know? But the front and the back of the name, you know? That, yeah. It's got the spirit.
Boss beat that kind of stuff into me like a million times.
Unfortunately, the sun is out. It's too bright to see anything, really. I'll look again after we set up some shade.
It just be like that sometimes, you know? Thanks for your hard work.
It is tough coming out here so early in the morning.
Yeah, but what can you do? It's the job. Well, to me, it's more than a job. It's my life. And I'm dedicated to solving this case. This is personal.
We're gonna figure it out.
I can tell you're really committed to this.
I am. I won't be wink sinking you. About the body.
Andy's Kameji's left half.
Well, he looks haunted.
I don't know how it's possible.
I know. I'm pretty sure that's the exact model of the luminol bottle used in VLR, same as the scientists in the hazmat suits. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's funny. Did you find anything?
In a scene like this, I'm almost more stunned than I am upset. Not even a hair of evidence left behind. Terra must be meticulous.
Some chocolate. I took some chocolate out of my pocket and handed it to the officer.
Thank you. I'm honored.
The salute. The chocolate I gave you just now was bought in bulk by Mizuki last night. Yeah.
Mizuki,
gonna give it to
search
everyone.
around here later. We should talk to them first.
Sorry, I was trying to talk to the guy back there. I guess I can't. Okay, any leads?
Yeah, two things stick out to me. 3 days ago, 1 a.m. on the 11th. This department store experienced a building-wide power outage. Someone cut the cable.
What else?
Security guard told me a funny story. I recorded it. It's up on the cloud.
I'll listen now. Iba?
Got it. I'll play it.
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th. Someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
What was it?
I don't know, everything was dark because of the power outage. I didn't see their face either. I couldn't hit it with a flashlight fast enough. Anyway, they broke in and climbed up the stairs. I went after them, but they got the jump on me halfway up the stairs. They pushed me over. I fell down the stairs and blacked out.
Shit.
Do you know where they might have been going?
My guess is the rooftop. I heard them muttering under their breath. Rooftop. Rooftop.
Then is it really a guess? You literally heard them saying rooftop. Like...
I need to get the bow.
The bow?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. But they weren't speaking very clearly. I couldn't really hear. I think they were really drunk. I could smell alcohol the whole time I was chasing after them.
Was it a man or a woman?
Sounded like a man.
Mind control.
What about the department store? Anything stolen? Broken?
No, nothing.
Do you have footage?
No. The power outage caused
What
the
if it was
security
Ryuki?
system to go down. This all went down 3 days ago in the early morning, and the same thing happened this time around.
You mean about the power cable?
Yeah, cut again. Around 4 a.m. this morning. So they let the same thing happen twice. How moronic.
Hmm. Who first found Komeji's body?
The security guard here.
Just saying, Ryuki's sus. Think he's being controlled.
He was patrolling the rooftop amusement park this morning and found it. That was around an hour ago, so 6 a.m.
After that, we got some more intel on the situation from Abyss.
I don't really want to give him the chocolate, but I will.
That's how I ended
I
up
want to see
here.
what he's gonna say. I don't like him. Oh, will it let me?
This is
Oh,
quite
never mind.
curious. What exactly happened on the
That's
11th?
fine, I didn't really want to.
Power outage happened at 1 a.m., right? And 4 hours later, a suspicious person went up to the rooftop amusement park.
Mizuki, let's investigate.
Got it.
Alright. Yeah, well, I mean, it's too late now, you know? That's okay. Usually when
Before
I
we begin,
achievement hunt,
let
it's
me
the
inform you of
second
something.
go. So if I really want it that bad, we'll just have to give it a second go.
The inspector said that he covered
Be like
the
that
area
sometimes.
with luminol reagent, correct? Usually, the naked eye could detect a reaction so long as the area was dark. But because it is currently bright out, that is impossible.
He did say they were going to set up shade or something.
We do not need to wait for that. Luminol reactions are a type of oxidation. Oxidation releases heat very faintly.
So we can see it using thermo.
Correct.
Got it. Let me look around.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. We're probably just under. Well, let's go look at him first, then we'll run around.
The TOD is as the inspector reported.
The 13th, around 10 p.m.
And like the other victims, there are no bloodstains. Most of the blood in the body has already been drained. It is safe to assume the culprit is Terror.
Meiji was murdered around 10 yesterday. Oh, whoa. Luminol reaction.
Is this a luminol reaction?
Yes. As I explained, the reaction emits heat, which is why you can see it.
So that means there was a blood stain here in this shape.
Not was. A trace amount of blood, invisible to the naked eye.
What is the shape, though?
You can't tell?
Could it be...
Definitely looks kind of like the body bag, doesn't it?
It's the shape of the left half of someone's body.
But it's not Komeiji, right? The body shape and height are different.
The height looks pretty similar, don't it?
Indeed. It must be from another body.
Really?
Judging by the rate of oxidation, the body must have been placed here sometime between the 10th and the 11th.
Whose body was it?
Unknown. We would need to run DNA tests. In any case, the victim's body was severed in half. The culprit is no doubt Terror. And it was likely Terror that brought the body here.
The shape of the left half of someone's body was... Or... The shape of the left half of someone's body on the stage, it was left here sometime between the 10th and the 11th.
Is this another luminol reaction?
I think the big part is just the torso. Torso and leg. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, where the fuck's his legs? Are there legs?
Footprints and what appear to be wheel tracks. The prints were made by dress shoes or loafers. The tracks are probably from a suitcase.
There are no tracks leading up to the body print.
Someone must have pulled the suitcase over it.
After moving the body?
Correct. Or else the traces would not be there.
Right.
Someone passed through the body print while pulling the suitcase. Okay. See what we got here. I don't think this will lead to anything. Office.
Nothing connected to the case here.
Look relevant. Just gonna do each mode while I'm in the general vicinity, since I can see better. Just in case.
I hear Komeiji liked Ferris wheels.
Though we do not know if that is related to the body being here.
I do want to know about that frickin' Ferris wheel, though. I surely do be wanting to know. Trash can, what could be inside? Well, you never know.
There's something at the bottom of the trash can.
Something stuffed inside a plastic bag.
Shoes,
Take it out.
maybe?
You want me
shoes,
to dig
I think.
through trash?
If you don't want to get fired from Abyss, then you might end up really having to dig through trash.
Ugh, jeez.
Maybe the shoes that went through
This
the...
was in the plastic bag.
Clothes, shoes, and a coat hanger. The clothes and shoes seem to be for a man.
There's nothing in the pockets. There's no way of telling who this belonged to.
That style of hanger is commonly used for travel, the type that comes with a suitcase.
Suitcase?
Indeed.
Inside the trash can was a plastic bag which had clothes, shoes, and a suitcase type hanger in it. Someone stashed it there for later, for sure. Okay.
Hey, about that other body, the one that isn't Komeiji. Let's just call it A. A's body was put there sometime between the 10th and the 11th, right?
Right.
So the person with the suitcase...
4 hours after the power outage, so like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 11th. Someone walked by the security room at the rear entrance. They were pulling something on wheels.
Your thinking is correct. It is safe to say the owner of the suitcase was the intruder at 5 a.m. on the 11th. Let us call them S.
Are S and Terror the same person?
I believe that to be highly unlikely.
Why?
Let's retrace everything. Misaton lost power at 1 a.m. on the 11th. It was most likely Terror who cut the power cable. While the security guard was investigating the cause, they infiltrated the rooftop amusement park. That is probably when they put A's left half there and left. 4 hours later, at 5 a.m., S arrived on the scene.
The owner of the suitcase, right? S pushed the security guard down the stairs and came here.
S found A's left half. What do you think they did next?
Well, the most normal thing to do, I feel like, would be to call the police. But it seemed like they were sneaking about, so I guess the next most is removed clothes from the suitcase.
I think they opened their suitcase, then took out their clothes, shoes, and the hanger. They put those in the plastic bag and threw it away in the trash can.
Why did they do that?
In order to make room in the suitcase?
What was their objective?
Oh. What ocean current do you like? Equatorial current, I guess. Why not? Okay, why did they need to make room? Well, I guess for the body? Oh. Oh my gosh, can I go upstairs? Yes, yes I can. Hi Iris, what's going on, Bubs?
In order to put A's left half in the suitcase. It wouldn't have fit otherwise.
And then?
And then they run off with it. Hi, Iris.
They put A's left half into the
being
suitcase.
Very cute.
Then took it with them. That's how the blood patterns we saw got there.
I see.
I know I just explained the how, but I don't get the why.
We can think about the why later. We should prioritize confirming the facts. Now for the main event.
Here we go.
Main event?
Oh, you know, the filming.
What are we filming?
Y'all know what's about to happen.
Movie.
Oh, we're doing that again.
You will play the part of S. Let us ready.
Oops.
Action! It is currently 1 a.m. on the 11th. Our story begins with Terror placing the left half of A's body upon the stage. And 4 hours later, the mysterious S enters the scene.
I can't keep track of all these people. Okay. Terror placed A's body. S enters the scene, puts it in the
dragging
suitcase.
along a rolling suitcase.
Oh, I'm so drunk.
Right. According to the security guard, S was intoxicated. Bravo! You've perfectly incorporated that detail into S's backstory. Outstanding.
Oh my god.
What is this? What is this doing here?
Brilliant!
Sundance Film Festival, here we come.
I don't know why, but I had this sudden urge for takeout. But I can't take it home like this. I know. I'll put it in here.
I know, Neo, it's so funny.
Okay, now that the suitcase is empty, I just gotta...
Why was that the only thing in the suitcase? Why does this random drunk person decide to put half of a body in their suitcase if they're just a rando? Like, what is...
See you later.
What's happening?
Bravo, bravo. Oh, you know what? Your acting was so enchanting that I actually forgot to roll camera.
What? Shut up.
Could you please do it again?
No.
Y'all are not acting like this is like a normal, like, sure, people do weird stuff all the time, but putting a body in there, stop messing with me. I swear to God, stop messing with me.
Do you see? S and Terror must be different people.
I see, but I don't understand.
Too many things would not make sense if they were the same person. For example, if they were the same person, Terror would have had to leave A's left half there, but then return to retrieve it. Why would they do that? It is illogical.
But couldn't the same be said for S? Why did S take A's left half with them?
I feel like they just have to be involved.
Well, unknown.
I don't think they were drunk. I think they were being mind controlled, and so they were acting weird because they were mind controlled.
It's not like I think that S and Terror are the same person.
I still don't know why. Because again, it still like brings into question, why did Terror leave the body there in the first place? Then for one of like presuming the person being mind controlled is being mind controlled by Terror, like why do that? Just to have one of your minions basically pick up the body? Unless I guess the motive is to leave evidence that then confuses investigators once they plant like the other half of Komeji's body here. I really don't know, but I definitely at least think it's much more likely that instead of it just being some drunk rando that was like, oh yeah, let me empty my suitcase so I can put this random half of body I found in it. Definitely think it's more likely that they were just a person being hypnotized that were, or not hypnotized, you know, controlled. Anyways, have a good rest of your stream. Limps out with his elderly broken back. Hope you win. Thank you, Ixides. Thank you. I hope you feel better soon. Please take care of yourself. Please relax. Ixides, we see you lurking like a brave hero with a broken back. Rest up and stay safe in the chaos. That might be one of the best lurk responses that Frosty Tools has done yet. That is hilarious. Brave hero or broken shell of a human, hard to tell. You know, maybe they're not mutually exclusive, you know? That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Well, please take care of yourself, Ixides. I hope you feel better soon. Rest, you know, take it easy, rest. And hopefully, you know, the next time I see you, your back at least won't be hurting as bad as it is right now. Hang in there. Things will get better, they will. But I'm sorry you've been going through it so much lately. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. We're all summoning positive vibes for you and healing vibes for you. Oh god, Frosty Tools, that shit's so funny. I cannot. Yes, of course. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Ixides. Hope you have a good night. Oh gosh, that's funny. It's not like I think that S and Terror are the same person.
According to the security guard, S was really drunk. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't really fit Terror's image.
While that is more intuition than logic, I do understand what you mean.
So who is S?
I think the strange words are our hint.
Excuse me.
Rooftop. I need to get the bow.
What do you mean by the bow?
What is the bow? A's left half? Who even is A? And where was the left half taken? Come to think of it, we don't even know where the right half is.
There is another thing we don't know. Why did Terror come to this place to leave the left half of a body twice? First, on the 11th at 1 a.m., it was A's left half. Then, at dawn today, Terror put Komeji's left half here.
Yeah, this one's got me stumped. I have no idea what's going on with this one.
We know one victim for sure. Andy's Komeji. Investigating him may yield results.
Okay, first let's go to his son Shoma's place.
There is another person that may know Komeji's secrets. Ryuki.
Yep.
He has synced into Komeji before.
Good point.
Thank you, Ass. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So where are those two now?
Ryuki is at Yoyagi Park.
I can't make sense of this one, so...
Shoma is at Central Hospital.
The hospital?
Oh.
Why?
Unknown. We should get going. We need to consult both of them.
Okay. I know we're a little early here, but I think I'm going to end here just because this seems like a pretty good spot, especially since we're kind of starting like a new branch of the investigation here. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here for today. And then next time, I guess we'll try to make sense of this shit, because I have no idea what all this is supposed to mean. This is really like just... I mean, I feel like most of the information we usually learn, you know, I kind of can understand or have some thoughts about what it means or potentially is like connected to. But this, I really don't know. I mean, like, having Komeji's body here isn't necessarily like anything crazy, you know? But the whole thing with the other body and the suitcase, and we don't know whose other body that is. I got no idea what to think about all that, you know, like, and the timing of things, I have no idea what to think about that. I'm already not good on what's happened on what dates, because I'll never remember things to that level of detail, you know. But yeah, I have no idea what this is all supposed to mean, but I guess we'll figure out next time. I'm also concerned and curious to find out why Shoma's in the hospital. That doesn't sound good, you know? So I hope everything's okay with him. I guess we'll see next time, you know. Gotta keep y'all in a little bit of suspense, you know how we do here. But yeah, I know. I guess I sure do hope I understand, you know, in time. But yeah, I mean, I think we learned some really interesting stuff though today about the masked woman. Got an interesting theory kind of thrown in there, though. I don't know, the only problem with that theory, you know, with the other person being Ryuki, I don't know that I fully believe that yet, but I do think it's a fun possibility to think about, you know. But the only thing is, I also really love my half and half theory, where they stitched, you know, Ryuki and his twin together. And I guess they could still do that, you know, even if one of them is a clone of the other. I guess there's nothing stopping them. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on with that. And if it is all true at once, I don't really know why exactly. Especially because I feel like, aside from the masked woman and feeling like, you know, my long-running theory now about them being like maybe a clone of or version of Mizuki, because like their body and everything, just like stature and whatever, looks exactly the same to me. I mean, so I guess in that way, that could be another example of clones being used, but like, what is the motivation of cloning? You know, I mean, is it just for the sake of like testing to see, you know, compared to the original person, what goes on? And you know, I guess if Ryuki's twin got like, you know, died the way that we know he did, maybe they decided, since like half of the body was intact, to just kind of amp it up another step, and hey, why not sluice them and slap them together? I guess it all still could be possible, but you know, there's a lot going on in there. That's a lot of crackery, you know, and even I don't know, but then again, sometimes, you know, whenever I think to myself that's way too cracked, so far it ends up being correct, or at least like, you know, in the right direction. So I don't know. I don't know. But really running with this one line of text about half the body, you cannot tell me that's not significant. Okay, first of all, how many times have we talked about how every detail and like everything that is said is important? Okay, so first of all, there's no way that was just like a offhanded, like didn't really mean anything line. Okay, no, everything's important. Also, just like a really weird detail to like feel the need to specify. Like it's not even like, oh, that, yeah, mentioning that detail feels right and makes sense in the scenario. That's just like a very specific thing to mention that, you know, when explaining, oh, you're like, oh yeah, my twin brother died by getting hit by a truck while in chase, you know? Like, I don't know, that's just a weird detail. But then on top of all of that already, in the context of a game where the murders are people being sliced in half, and that we know that experiments are being done on people, yeah, that's gonna catch my attention. Everything that has happened ever since that line has been said about Ryuki's brother, all these other things that have been going on have supported why that kind of information could be important. Okay, absolutely not a coincidence. I know that for sure. Some shit's going on with his twin brother. I just can't decide, you know. I think ultimately I have to stand by Spliused theory, especially after MoMA yesterday said that thing about putting people together. That had never been mentioned before until then. Like, we were always talking about people getting cut in half, but never the idea of two halves being, you know, put together, aside from me, you know, saying that. So that really gave me some validation. It did. It was good to hear that finally suggested. And really, you know, I hadn't given up on my Ryuki and twin brother two halves splooshed together theory. I was still on board with that, but that definitely gave me, you know, a little validation in that. So I definitely am sticking with that. But in regards to like potentially maybe instead of them being twins, one of them is a clone, I think that could be an interesting layer to add to it, an interesting layer of mindfuckery. And even the idea that maybe Ryuki could be the other kid that, you know, the masked woman went through all of that with. The only thing that makes me question the validity of that is that later, soon after, she mentioned, you know, getting back at Ryuki for something that happened 6 years ago. And I mean, I guess on one hand that could maybe suggest, you know, I guess on one hand it could be referencing something more lighthearted, but it didn't really feel lighthearted. I mean, unless like they were good until they weren't, and then things pushed them apart, you know, and now they have bad blood. I don't know, but that mentioning that threw me off a little bit on theorizing them, you know, being close. and having gone through a lot together. I'm also still a little unclear on like how old she is and if it matches up with like what we know about Ryuki's age. But I will say I do think there could be a possibility of the kid also being Genny, maybe, because we know that Genny was also experimented on. I don't think there's been any mention of whether or not Genny was an orphan or not, but we do know that he was, well, they did the like genome stuff with him, so I don't know if he was experimented on afterward, like as a child. But I do think that's a possibility there, especially because I do think that kid, regardless, is Tokiko and Chikara's child, perhaps. The one that was kidnapped and all that. I don't know. There's a lot of like things mixing together, and I'm trying to figure out what things go together or could be referencing the same person and what things are different people. Like, I swear to God, maybe that's why I was so scrambled during that Somnium, but because before we even gotten there, I was already cooking on some crazy things, and then we started cooking even more. And I swear, I'm just like, I'm tired now. I've used so much brain power trying to piece this shit together, you know? But anyways, but those are my current thoughts. I feel like we still have a lot of possibilities, but it was nice to have it mentioned that Tokiko and Chikara's child, or at least Chikara's child, was or is a man. That's good information to help us kind of parse things a little bit more. I suppose Chikara could have had children with other women though as well, so I guess we don't necessarily know that the son he was referencing was Tokiko's, but I think it's probably pretty safe to assume it might have been. So I don't know, but oh my gosh, anyways, you guys, those are my thoughts. Crazy stuff. Shit's getting wild, but I feel so bad for the masked woman. Like, clearly she's been through so much. So that was rough. I'm scared to go back and do that Somnium again to get the other route. I think I really do think I kind of hated that Somnium in terms of like the playing through it. But you know, it was just a struggle. Some of the questions were a struggle, and then sneaking around was a struggle, but it's okay. You know, we survived. We made it through, so it'll be all right. They would need 2 machines to do that? What do you mean? 2 machines to... You're talking about the machines that cut them in half? Oh, I forgot that we're about to go somewhere. Bring some more Hello Panda for next time? I need to get some more. Yeah, stop. I really don't. I'm sorry, but I really don't care about Iva's room or whatever room. The rooms. I really don't care. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I just don't care. Stop bothering me about it. I will still do this though. Where should I fish? The aquarium. Why not, you know? But anyways, those are my thoughts, you guys. That's what we're gonna end on today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, so thanks so much for hanging out. Shit's getting absolutely crazy. There's so much going on, but you know, I think we still have, like, since the beginning, I think we've had some pretty solid theories going on. I'm definitely curious to see how everything's gonna pan out, and I'm particularly curious to see if clone theory at any capacity ends up panning out at all, because I'm really not sure. But I think it would be fun if cloning was an element to it, you know? So I kind of hope so. I've had a couple different ways that I've thought about it being involved, but I think I would like it if cloning was a part of it in some manner. But then, you know, on top of all that, we've got the whole thing with Nye saying everything's a simulation. So good God, it just, God, there's so much, I don't know. I just don't even think about that part of it that much, because that seems like the least connected to everything that I've kind of theorized so far. But Anyways, I guess we'll see. As always, a great time though. Even though we struggled a little bit with that Somnium, I'm eating up everything that's happening. I'm excited to see what's gonna go down next. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see y'all next week for more Somnium Files, and of course on Thursday we're gonna be back with more Danganronpa V3. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish the trial. I'm hoping we do, but either way, shit's getting crazy in that game too, and I'm a little bit scared to return to it, especially considering, you know, kind of where we left off at last time, because I have a really bad feeling that I'm gonna come out of this trial heartbroken. But we'll see. I definitely hope we'll finish the trial. I think probably, but I don't know. I remember you guys saying that that the trials are definitely longer in this game. I don't know about the first one though, but I'm hoping we can finish it. Yeah, but like Shuichi's like my favorite though. Okay, so that's like a different level. Yeah, I'll probably be kind of sad for most of them. I don't like everyone. There's a couple I don't care about that much. I think I'd come out of it just kind of like, all right, well, oh well. For the most part though, yes, I do think I'd probably be sad, but if Shuichi is really the killer and I lose him, I'm gonna not be well. I'm gonna be really unwell, so I'm scared. I'm really afraid to go back to this trial, but you know, we gotta do it. We gotta face it. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. And then if you guys didn't see in my Discord, this week is my monthly Friday stream. So we're going to be doing our final stream for Slay the Princess. We'll be meeting the last of the vessels that we have left. I'm super duper excited for that. I have been loving that game. So I'm curious to see who else we're gonna meet there. So yeah, we got some exciting streams still for this week, so hope to see you guys there. But hope you guys enjoyed and hope you have a good Wednesday tomorrow. Have a good day, relax, hopefully it's chill, hopefully nothing too crazy. And yeah, I want to say I feel like V3's first trial is only slightly shorter than the first one's trial. Oh, okay, cool. So I feel like it's probably reasonable that we can finish it tomorrow. Yeah, I really hope so, because I want to have answers. I think it's, especially with that, sounds like we should be able to. I hope you feel better soon, as damn, I can't believe everybody's going through it lately. I hope you feel better. Take it easy, take care of yourself. But yeah, anyways, you guys, all right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go play some Astroneer, and then I'm going to start this book. I hope I can at least read like 1 or 2 chapters before bed and get a little taste. I'm excited. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see y'all on Thursday. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys, and I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night.